all's well. I got up, I got this here filmed, obviously. I'm doing it here, right now, to your face. Hiya. Hey legends, welcome along to Classics Monday here on Movie Review. I'm your host Rodney Stewart. All's well. I got up, I got this here filmed, obviously. I'm doing it here, right now, to your face. Hiya. So, yeah, Tit For Tat is the Laurel and Hardy film we're going to review this week, which I didn't realise was actually a follow-up to Them Thar Hills, which was the Classics review last Monday. But in saying that there, the last time I seen this film, I was probably 7 or 8 years old. It's been a long time since I've seen this film, but it's flipping brilliant. Because in this film, Stan and Ollie, well, I said at the start of this DVD, this is DVD 2 in the box set, they're all related through illnesses, like the theme of illnesses, but in this one, as Stanley, they just touch on it very lightly at the start. Stanley has had a bit of a mental breakdown, but you know, that's like pre this film. You know, they're together and they're opening a hardware store at the beginning of this one, so that's kind of the link they're given for this DVD. But as I say, it's linked through, basically it's a follow-up to Them Thar Hills as well, so that's the link between the two films. But I digress. As I say, they're opening their shop, and Ollie, being the gentleman that he is, he wants to get along with everyone, so he decides he's going to go around to the greengrocers next door to their shop, just to introduce himself, and yeah, just get along with the neighbours kind of thing. So him and Stan go around. Stan puts this little "be back soon" sign on the door. They don't bother closing up the shop, they just leave. And they get there, and Ollie has been all friendly introducing himself to this guy, and he just automatically, just straight away, gets the cold shoulder off this guy, and realises that this couple that run this shop are indeed the couple that they had the confrontation with in Them Thar Hills. So yeah, so the guy pretty much just draws a line in the sand. He's just like, you know, I want nothing to do with you, get out of my shop, kind of thing. So that's fair enough. Ollie's like, okay, I'm going to take the high road and you can take the low road. So off they go. But when they get back to their shop, they meet this guy coming out. He's got a lamp in his hand, and he's just like, hello? And they say hello. Like, he's just obviously walked out of the shop without paying for it. So I'm not going to go into any real great detail apart from this part, because this kind of escalates. This is the reason the whole thing escalates in the film. There's a sign outside the shop where Stan and Ollie work, and there's lights that go around it. But they've got like an elevator that comes up from their basement, which is in the sidewalk. So that's just below the sign. So anytime they want something out of the basement, they press a button, and this platform raises up out of the ground, and there's like, you know, you can get on it and down on, you know. So Ollie is up a ladder putting lights around this sign, and Stanley is in the basement. He's coming back up, and obviously the ladder been on top of this platform. You know, up comes the platform, up goes Ollie as well, and he goes over the top of the sign and ends up sitting in the window, which is the upstairs to the shop next door. So the wife of this guy comes to the window, and Ollie's like all apologetic, and I'm sorry, I'm in a bit of a fix here. Is there any chance I could, you know, use your stairs to get down? She says okay, no problem, and they go. So of course her husband was working in the shop, and he hears this laughing, and it's Ollie and your guy's wife coming down the stairs, and you know, automatically thinks Ollie has been doing something with my wife. So that was the reason the whole thing escalates in this film, but I'm not going to go into any great detail on what happens, but to say that it's flipping hilarious. It's just Tit For Tat, the name of the movie. You know, the guy, he does something against Ollie, and Ollie in retaliation comes back and does something to him, and it's just so flipping funny. And yeah, as I say, there's just so much that happens in this whole prank war basically between the two of them that I would take flipping forever to go through it. But it's a short film, it's 25 minutes long, but it is hilarious from beginning to end, and definitely a jewel in the Laurel and Hardy collection. So for a rock and roll rating for Tit For Tat, I'm going to give it a top of the range awesome, because this one here, I just laughed myself sore from beginning to end.